Now, ladies and gentlemen, of course, in this day and age, being socially aware and responsible also becomes one of the main concerns in this digital era. It's amazing just who and how far we can reach at the end of our fingertips. Now, our next speaker has fathered many startups, tackled the issues of nutrition and empowerment through mobile solutions. And he requested for backup dancers, but unfortunately, the floor is totally yours. Ladies and gentlemen, can we give it up for the director of Indofood, Mr. Axton Salim?
Hello. Thank you. Where do I go? I can't believe they're playing Macarena when I'm walking on stage. But anyways. So you just can't help with this mic and this massive stage that you just feel like Justin Timberlake, yeah? So anyways, but I don't think my core comm would allow me to dance right now. So back to the serious topic. Just outside of this conference, 1 in 3 people actually still living in $1.25 daily. 663 million people are still living without access to drinking water. And 2.4 billion people are still living without basic sanitation. So, and empowerment is definitely needed to elevate poverty. The list continues. This is just scraping the surface. With information like this, sometimes it can be disheartening and difficult to envision a better world. Could we actually win this fight for poverty? You must be wondering if Axton is actually in the right conference. What's this got to do with mobile marketing? Hang in there. Oh, there you go. So the governments of the world think that we can find a solution. With the help of United Nations, the Sustainable Development Goals is also known as the SDGs. It's a list of 17 goals that looks at a holistic approach in poverty-related issues and combining economic, social, and environmental objectives. These goals have to be achieved by the year 2030. In this complex world, problem needs to be seen from multi-dimensions. So in short, how everyone needs to play a part in achieving zero poverty. So business as usual is not an answer. So I wear many hats within the company as a marketeer, instant noodle taster, heads of division, entrepreneur, and salespeople, among the rest. So, but my passion actually has led me to be to be invited to be the global co-chair of the Scaling Up Nutrition Business Network. So what is it? It is, Scaling Up Nutrition is a network of 60 countries with government-led nutrition agendas, working together with NGOs, the donor network, academia, the UN network, and of course, civil society. So the business network, what the business network does is that it gathers companies and tries to find solutions in these areas. That's where my first involvement of the SDG started. So back to our topic. How can startups and mobile tech be part of solution in achieving sustainable development goals? So, we are in a mobile marketing conference, right? So in Indonesia, 34% of the children being born will be stunted. It's an alarming statistics, considering that there are about 5 million children being born every year. And that's about 1.7 million children who will not have the same start in life because of physical and mental growth due to malnutrition. That number was just a statistic until I got a chance to experience it firsthand in 2011. This was during my trip to Kupang, which is far eastern part of Indonesia, where the statistic can go up to 50% of stunting rate. So these lovely kids, if you see, are of the same age, same grade, but as you can see, the physical growth is definitely different. This is what malnutrition looks like. So intervention needs to happen. So to prevent the effects of stunting, to prevent the effects of stunting, intervention needs to be addressed in the first 1,000 days. But in order to have long-term solutions, what is necessary is that we need to tackle the problem before it starts. Nutrition education to adolescent girls is the key. Traditionally, we would go school to school and spread the word of helping girls to understand what is malnutrition and what happens during pregnancy and what is the future of newborns. This method is really well received, but it is extremely time-consuming, and we do not have time. We need a format that is fast and furious. So, earlier this year, I got to know of a company, Ruang Guru. They're the largest mobile learning company in Indonesia. They have access to 9 million students and 400,000 teachers already in the network. So this was definitely a perfect platform. We needed to be relevant, talking to this young generation. They understood how to teach youths through video subscription and test prep materials. And most importantly, they're already in the business for elevating standards of education in Indonesia. So, together with
Ruang Guru berkolaborasi dengan Indofood dan Fakultas Kesehatan Masyarakat Universitas Indonesia mempersembahkan Hidup Sehat Yuk. Di sini, kamu bisa belajar mengenai cara hidup sehat lewat aplikasi Ruang Guru dimanapun, kapanpun, dan gratis. Buka aplikasi Ruang Guru. Pilih produk Ruang Belajar dan pilih mata pelajaran Hidup Sehat Yuk. Ada banyak topik mengenai kesehatan dan gizi seperti 1000 hari pertama kehidupan, anemia pada remaja, gizi seimbang, dan juga kesehatan remaja. Di dalamnya ada beragam video belajar beranimasi, soal-soal latihan, dan rangkuman yang bisa langsung kamu download supaya terus ingat dengan ilmu-ilmunya. Mudah kan?
So together with University of Indonesia, Indofood, Ruang Guru, 3 parties, we actually came out with 40 modules to help students to understand what is the various topics like balanced nutrition, what is anemia, how to prevent it. So we hope with this that allows us to reach the youth using the way they talk, the way they walk, using the slangs, the graphics, and most importantly, in a much shorter period of time. This is a collaboration within the companies that I'm really excited about. So the best part about using digital is that we are able to understand the user's habit. Monthly survey is sent out to people who actually use the product, and it's rating 1 to 10, and we use the NPS method, which is those who rates 9 to 10 is actually subtracted from those that rate 1 to 6. So as you see, the Hidup Sehat Yuk module has achieved over 9 rating. This suggests a very positive reception and real impact in educating the healthy lifestyle to the students. So this was during our launch of the module. In any digital campaign, it will not work if it does not have it does not flow down to the physical. So during the launch, we actually used our friends who are relevant to the target market that we're trying to achieve. And it worked out really well. It went really viral on social media. And the media did pick up a lot because of our dear friend Iqbal here. So next I want to cover is actually the agriculture sector in Indonesia. It is one of the most important economy in Indonesia. It accounts for 13% of the country's GDP. But farmers still make up for 30% of the low-income earners. This is not due to productivity or accessibility to land. The main culprit is the farmers' heavy reliance on middlemen. Farmers need to go through as many as 8 middlemen to be able to reach the shelves on the retail. Each middleman would earn about 10 to 20%. So when it actually reaches the retailers, even though the price is much higher, the farmers do not get the benefits. This creates a vicious cycle. So how do we empower the losers in this chain back into the market? The company 8 Villages started on the basis of social media for farmers. So the Rogo Pantas app, which means fair price in Javanese, was created. Farmers can post information about the crops for this on the platform, and consumers can press and pay. It delivers directly to the consumers shortly after harvest. So by bypassing, okay.
Create a platform for farmer to sell directly to the end consumer, so they can get a better life and also get good information about market price. So now to have a bargain with their middleman. This is a co-working space. This is the last one we deliver. You can see directly who's the farmer. Mr. Arif, Avocado Organic, Mr. Taswanto. If you want to see more, here's the detail of the farmer. Height of the land, location of the field, type of the soil and everything. It came from
In Magelang, we have 500 farmers. Maybe only 10 or 20% have the smartphone. The funny is, they say they didn't have the gadget, But when I show them, this is the smartphone, and they see, oh, I see, I have this. But used by the son and the daughter.
So by bypassing the middlemen, we have created a supply chain that is transparent, traceable, and most importantly, empowering the farmers to understand and determine the true worth of the crops according to the marketplaces. So this app platform also allows for other services such as connection to bank for microfinancing, educating about soil health and planting methods. So right now, we have 7,383 farmers within our system and servicing about 35,000 consumers. And also already sold about 22,000 kilograms of products being sold. And in some instances, we see that there's an increase in income of about 25% for the farmers. And the CEO is here if you want to chat, Mr. Sani. So, yeah. So just to end it, I think in short, these are some of the companies that I've had the privilege of getting to know and learning from in the past few months. And I do feel encouraged to see that mobile tech and tech is being used for empowerment, basic literacy, health education, among others. So these companies saw an opportunity in solving a problem and went headfirst in disrupting it. So as we approach 2030, there's still many goals that needs disruptive thinking in order to scale up. Tech has allowed us to be accountable, accessible, and ability to scale up in a shorter period of time. So with all these changes happening, how can mobile tech disrupt the status quo and help in achieving our sustainable goals? Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Axton Salim. We have a small token of appreciation, of course, from MMA. So did it feel very much like a concert, sir?
Huh?
Did it feel very much like a
I
concert?
didn't dance.
But that was
I
amazing.
thought Eric wants to make me viral if I sing, yeah? So,
So this is our token of appreciation on behalf of MMA. Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much once again for your support.
thank you so much.
And all the best on future endeavors there. Thank you very
Thank you.
much.